is Smythe, host of the Team Podcast. We love sports just like you.
Welcome to the Team Podcast, episode 027. My name is Nash, host of the Team Podcast. And right adjacent to me is Wells of the Horseplay Podcast. Oh, that was bad.
You know what?
Yeah,
now you mess up the openings.
It's foaming up too now.
You're an intro mess up guy now.
What's up?
And on the ones and twos, we got the great DJ Smythe.
Not a DJ.
What's going on, guys?
Chilling, you know. It's Avengers preview night.
Yes, we're going to go see Avengers tonight.
So,
I'm
super amped right now.
And that's been episode 27 of the Team Podcast. See you guys later.
Sorry about the lateness of this podcast this week, people. I was sick yesterday. Just came out of the blue.
Man, you don't owe these people nothing.
Well, kind of. We kind of do.
Oh, man.
They're so gracious and they listen to us.
Well, it just takes a doo-doo on the fans like that.
Supporters. I don't like that word fans. Do you like that word?
Yeah.
I don't like the word fans.
I like fans. I want
No, I like
fans.
supporters.
If they support you, then they'll support if you were sick or not.
Yeah.
See? Could have done the show coughing. You couldn't
No,
come
I
here,
was. I think I was thinking up something 8 because I went to. Yeah, I'll say it. I went to Big Smoke. They'll never sponsor us again.
Wow.
I went to the Big Smoke. I usually go there all the time, and then I guess I came home and it was just
When did you go there?
yesterday. Yesterday.
And then it's not their
Food
fault.
poisoning takes time, has to process.
24 hours, man.
It takes 24 hours. All right, then it was something else. Then I have no idea.
So
Wow.
Big Smoke's back on board.
Back
Yeah.
on board.
All
Yes.
right. Calling you guys tomorrow.
Sorry, Big Smoke.
Yeah,
We're going to have to bleep that out with a coin.
right?
And the day before that, I don't know what I ate. I don't know. Well, whatever. It was horrible. I was just sitting in my bed, just shivering and throwing up, and
Yeah, it's food poisoning. That sounds about right.
Anyway, you guys get up to anything exciting?
Yeah, I fired someone this week.
Oh,
Yeah.
How was that?
Boss Wells.
Back at it, man.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I had to lay the boomstick on someone, and it felt good.
What did they do? Don't say who it was. Actually, what's
No,
her name?
I'm not
Just say the
gonna.
name.
This
I'm not gonna say who it
isn't.
was.
Yeah, I'm
Why
not gonna
not?
say whose name it was, but like, I work in the restaurant industry, and there's a lot of interesting characters and people who work there, and a lot of people are unreliable. And this guy decided not to show up for 2 shifts. And we're very small family at my work, right? So
Yeah, that will cost
you don't show up, and then someone else has to stay and work the whole day, or you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
And they're shuffling their plans, and everyone's shuffling. Just a big mess. So when you do that, and then you like send someone a text at like 4:00 in the morning saying you had a concussion because you were hit by a whatever. I'm not going to get into details.
I mean, what if he was hit by?
He wasn't. He wasn't.
All right.
There's okay, prove it. You cannot diagnoose yourself with a concussion,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Like
if you came with a doctor's note, yeah, sure.
yeah, if you came with a doctor's note and said, this
Oh,
guy
he came to work the next day?
This guy got lit up. Yeah, like,
Oh, man.
but there was no proof, nothing. Just a 4 a.m. text saying something
How
happened.
old is this person?
I don't know, man. 30s.
Oh, what's his
30s. Oh,
What's his race?
I don't think that means.
What does he look like exactly?
I don't think.
He kind of looks like me, but skinnier. But like, anyways, this just like aside from all that, I had to lay the smack down.
Boss Wells.
He left like his knives and everything like in the restaurant,
really?
and we were like all weekend contemplating what we were gonna do to them. Like we were thinking, okay, let's just put them in a bucket and urinate on them, and then see what happens over the weekend if they like change color or whatever. So then he like called and like said he wanted to come back to work, and I was like, yeah, you can come back to work, and then
Get your knives.
just
Yeah, we're gonna fire.
yeah, and that was it.
All right, well.
about
Smackdown Wells.
You get up to
man.
anything exciting, Wells? I mean, Smythe. I'm doing it again. Oh my god, I'm doing
But
it
you're
again.
reversing it this time.
Yeah. I mean, I lost an employee last week as well. I was on vacation.
Did you fire them?
I did not because I wasn't there.
Because you're
okay.
a wuss.
Well, it was gonna happen.
Oh
so.
yeah, you were in Arizona.
Yeah.
Looks like you got a tan.
A little darker. Arizona's West Coast Florida, fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You going to see any sports? What do you do?
We went and saw the Diamondbacks play the Padres. So first team versus last team, and the
How's it hard?
Padres hometown guy had a no to 8, which was awesome. So we stayed just because we wanted to see that. He
How's the
didn't
park?
get it. Park's not beautiful, actually. We're sitting behind home plate, behind umpire, and that area is covered, but the rest of the park is open.
I find every park is better than
Did
Skydome.
they have the roof open?
Yeah, it was open. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, the Skydome is probably the worst park in the majors.
I'd say Tropicana.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
At least we can crack our lid.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
When it's closed, it's just dead in there. Like,
Yeah.
like the air just feels like it's dead. But
apparently it's up for a full reno.
No,
Yeah.
they're looking into it.
Yeah.
Because it's renovating that place is going to cost lots of money.
Well, of course
And-
it is. You got a summer.
Yeah.
No one else plays there. It's not like they're using it for anything.
All it is a concert venue now and,
Yeah.
and a baseball stadium.
Not rarely even that. If it's
The
anything. Only big
Florida,
concerts.
what's the place? Dunedin.
Dunedin.
They've approved a reno there.
I thought they already did.
No,
I'm
just,
not, you
just
know
got
what? I
through
don't
now.
care about Dunedin, man.
I do want to go down
They're
there.
there for 30. Yeah, I've gone
You're
a
gonna,
couple times.
yeah, I want to go down there.
It's you're there for 35 days a year.
Yeah.
It's true, but whatever. They're getting a new.
You're in Toronto for 81 games a
Yeah,
year, right?
they're getting a new stadium.
Focus on your priorities.
Yeah, well, they're gonna. I think they're gonna redo it. I don't know if it's this year.
What can they
No,
do?
they're-
There's
they're
nothing
doing-
they can do. They can't
they're gonna-
remodel the top. Like,
I think there's, oh, you're talking about Skydome?
yeah,
Apparently that's what they want to do.
Yeah, I think.
But you got to think, when is the construction going to happen?
you're going to lose the season at least.
Yeah, the construction's going to happen.
You have to play
during-
somewhere else.
in the winter, and you can't do that. And where are you going to play?
well, you're doing.
Well,
it
no,
inside.
you're gonna probably take a whole year to redo
Yeah.
all
And the roof
that
is one of the biggest things,
foundation
yeah.
and crap.
So where are they gonna play that year? That's the question.
exactly, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's the thing.
Makeshift island diamond.
They
That'd be
might.
sick.
Yeah, everyone's like saying they're going to get a new state. They're not getting a new state.
They won't get a new one. There's no way.
No way Rogers is going to put up that.
There's
money.
no better place to put it.
Look,
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen stadiums built in like a week for the Pan Am Games, and that was like 7,500 seats.
Yeah, that's not happening.
No, I'm not saying they're going to do
Yeah,
that.
but, yeah.
I'm saying, but you could do something with like 30 or 40,000. I'm sure.
But they
of
would
it.
start doing it now.
No, but it would be just like a diamond with like pop-up seating.
Yeah,
they won't do that.
But they'd have to start it.
No,
No, he's saying for the temporary stadium so they can renovate.
you
the
can
Skydome.
build a state like build a field, and then you can just build like stands. Like it wouldn't be
the
glamorous.
Even Major League wouldn't even allow that. There's no way that would happen.
And then they were complaining that there's not enough luxury boxes and stuff in the
Yeah,
dome.
that was one of the
Well, that's how you
complaints.
make money, right?
I know, but
MLB
like there's half of them aren't even full every game.
The MLB commissioner, what's his name?
Rob Manfred.
Yeah, so he said that they should have way more luxury seats for a city like this than what they have.
They should.
But it doesn't fill up.
No.
They should.
Well, it won't fill up anyways. You just need the seats, right? I mean, in Arizona, there was like a pool and a hot tub.
Yeah.
The bottom right
I
of
thought
the
for sure
field.
when I was watching it, I
Yeah.
didn't see you guys in there.
There's like, I was like, well, how do I do that? I don't
Yeah.
want to forget these tickets like I hear. But that was nice.
Yeah, bottom line is, anyone in Toronto expecting that stadium to go anywhere, it's not going anywhere for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, expect another 30 years out of that place. They might do some nice things.
That's
like on the
wild,
inside.
man.
Yeah.
They're gonna reno it. I think.
They'll have some nice, they'll upgrade it in the inside, but major
Oh yeah,
work,
I think it's all
not
on
gonna
the
happen.
inside. To be honest, they'll just make it luxury.
Yeah, major work. You expect major work, and know what happening else? No, it's not happening.
They're not gonna
It's
open it
happening.
up.
No, you can't open it up.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
one plan was to tear down the hotel, but that's going to take a long time. Like, it's not going to happen.
A hotel.
It's in a perfect spot, too.
Garbage.
Yeah, you can't. There's no.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Anyone watch the Venom trailer?
The what?
The Venom trailer.
Yes.
Venom with Tom Hardy.
It was terrible.
Yeah. I saw a joke on Twitter. It looks like the best comic book movie from the 90s.
No.
It looks like the best DC movie, even though it's Marvel.
Now, are they gonna allow that in the MCU?
It is in the MCU.
It has to, man. It's Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man has to be.
Well, it doesn't have to. It's kind of like
Well, is it? Okay,
Tom
I'm not-
Hardy's in it. Tom
I
Hardy's
know.
in it. He's doing a cameo.
Cameo?
Yeah,
he's
doing
playing
a cameo.
Venom.
Not Tom Hardy. Sorry, Tom Holland.
Oh.
Tom Holland. Excuse me. Tom Holland. He's doing a cameo in the movie.
But, like, the whole premise of Venom is he lives off of Spider-Man, right?
Yeah,
or
they're
like
changing that. They're changing all that.
Yeah, obviously.
You know what bothered me? The pronunciation of symbiote. Did you hear that? The trailer?
No. What,
It's
how
a
they-
symbiote.
Oh, no.
symbiote.
It's not gonna be a good movie. But like Deadpool's not really MCU.
No.
Not yet.
So I
Yeah,
think
exactly. Never
I
say
think
never.
Yeah, I think Venom's gonna be in that space where it's
They
like
have to.
you have a
Eventually.
movie and we know it's a Marvel,
Look,
but
we're
you're
gonna,
not.
we're
you're
gonna
not part
find
of the
out this
beginning.
weekend if everyone's gonna be joining Marvel, like MCU, because we're gonna see how well it works when everyone's involved
Well,
in about 3 hours.
Yeah. We'll see that.
hey, one word answer: good or bad?
What?
The movie?
Avengers, yeah, good or bad? One word.
I haven't seen it yet.
I know, but just what do you think? One word.
Amazing.
Good, good.
Wait. Sorry. If you listened to the podcast last week, Smythe, you would have heard our opinion on it.
No,
I'm
really,
saying-
we didn't really go into
No,
it.
Yeah, we did. We said what we thought it was going to be.
Oh, all right.
Obviously, you didn't listen.
Well, I'm here now.
I think it's going to be all right.
All right.
It's going to be all right.
Come on.
I'm good.
It's going to be all right. Like, when I say all right, I mean a B+. It's going to be all right. All right, let's get into some sports then. We'll start with the NBA.
Sports.
Surprisingly, the first round's not done yet.
Nope.
Usually the NBA is the one that's
4 games.
they're 4 games, 5 games, they're done quick. It's
Right.
blah blah, but they're not done yet. I'll just throw it out to you guys. Anything surprising? Anything that's shocking you? Anything that you want to brag about?
The Pelicans sweeping out Portland was my biggest surprise.
I think everyone's surprised by that.
I was
Who was
amazed.
surprised about that? I
I
picked the Pelicans.
I was
How many,
amazed.
though?
Not 4, not
I
a beatdown.
I picked them in 6.
Yeah, so
That was I was crazy. I was super surprised.
no one expected that.
Drew Holiday is worth the 25
No, not
mil.
a sweep. Not a sweep.
I raised my hand.
Playoff Rondo's a real thing, apparently.
Yeah, I take back everything I said about Rondo. I called him like a has-been and like a joke last time we recorded. So I was like, this guy's still in the league. He did like the Sacramento milk run and stuff like that. Like, but he was good, man. He was good in the playoffs.
It was crazy.
The one that I was surprised at was Drew Holiday.
Yeah,
When they gave him that $25 million, I was like,
well, he's earning
what?
it now.
I was like, what are you guys, crazy? But you also got to think that he was injured.
Yep.
His wife was sick. So
Oh.
he like took... She had cancer, bro.
That's too bad.
He took real time off
He took
to be
real
with his
time
family,
off.
like a good man,
Is she all right?
like a
Yeah,
grown
she's
up.
fine now. She's
Okay,
fine.
well, there you go.
I wanted to be like, she died well, and then you feel horrible. But okay, she didn't.
But yeah, but he's the one that's because they're letting Rondo handle the ball, and he's
Was playing off the ball.
playing off the ball,
He's great at playing the 2. Not the best point guard.
and he shut down McCollum and Damian Lillard.
Yeah, well, those guys are running around shooting from anywhere if the sun was in front of them. It was really bad to watch them play. They have a really good caliber center that they just didn't give the ball to the whole series, and they go home.
Really? Or
Mirotic-
did Davis just shut him down?
no, I don't.
Davis shut him. Like you
No.
couldn't play with Davis.
No,
you
you-
could not.
But you could get Davis in foul trouble by making him play defense. They didn't do that at all. They just let him coast around and drop 40 a game. Mirotic, arguably a better fit for this team than DeMarcus Cousins.
Arguably,
Crazy,
Yeah.
eh?
arguably.
Yeah.
It's just the things they do because now Davis is actually because remember the first couple years he didn't want to accept that role as being
As a
center.
center. Yep.
Which center now position has completely changed in the NBA. So I don't know, like
Well, now he can do it.
It's more like 3 forwards now.
yeah. So like you can play center. Like you're one of the. It's crazy the evolution of the NBA right now. But anyway, like Davis is just a monster. Like it's crazy.
I don't know what they're going to do about him when they play Golden State either, to be honest.
We'll
Like,
hold on to that. Another series that's done: the Sixers and the Heat.
wasn't surprised.
Yeah.
Wells was the closest one. He called this one, and you said 5, but it. Actually, yeah, it was over 5. Sorry, yeah, Wells called that one. Sorry, you called that correctly.
He was the closest. He got it right.
Wait, we got it right. Sorry.
On the money.
Did I take Miami? I'm one of those guys.
No.
Sweet.
But I think Nash did.
No.
No?
No, Benny was the one who took Miami.
Oh,
Benny was...
well, he ain't
He's
here.
here. That's what I'm saying.
why
Anything
he's
about
not on the
that?
show.
You know what I really liked about that series?
What?
I like the fact that the veterans took the young guys' hands and led them through the series. That series was won by Marco Bellinelli,
And JJ Redick,
JJ
man.
Redick.
I don't think they took them by the hand.
Took
'Cause
them by the
no,
hand.
'cause Simmons was the leader in that whole thing.
Yeah, it's crazy, eh?
Simmons was that guy.
I don't think so.
It's
man.
just those guys didn't screw up.
I
Bellinelli's proving to people like, yo, I can still play in this league.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at his like resurgence. Like being with that team, he is now like a bona fide like.
well, he's
good
always
player.
he's
Like,
always
well,
a threat wherever he
I
goes.
know, but like
don't
he
leave
had
him
like
open.
about 5 or 6 years where like you didn't know he was still in the league.
Yeah,
until
but
this
he was
year.
still. If you still saw where he was playing, he was knocking down shots.
No, yeah, but like
Oh,
he
nice,
wasn't
yeah,
not
nice.
as like
Not like this.
not as good as
To
this.
be honest, I think the best thing that the 76ers did was pick up Bellinelli and Ilyasova. They're professionals.
Ilyasova too. Like
Oh, yeah.
No, but he's a
Ilyasova.
great player. Ilyasova, I'll take him anywhere off my bench. He does damage. But like, you know, the Sixers are who they are. You have Embiid, you have
And
Simmons.
then when Embiid came back, he was like tearing it up. Like they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, well, you can't do anything.
They're
You have Sarge.
they have to be.
They made Whiteside sit down. Like
Yeah,
Whiteside
they
didn't even
didn't
play.
play.
Yeah.
$90 million sitting on the bench.
the kind of weapons that Philly has, to be honest, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do about this team.
Told
like-
y'all, man. I said they're going to be the class of the East. I said it. You guys were like, "No, they're too young."
I didn't. I said that at the beginning of the season. I definitely said that. I said they weren't going to make the playoffs.
Here's the thing: whether the Raptors or the Cavs get through, they're gonna beat the Philly up.
No, they're going to be too beat down.
No. Well,
Oh, wait.
That's a good call.
Do you think Philly's the best team in the East?
No.
No, you still don't think. Do you think they're the best team in the
I
East?
yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. I said they're going to win the Eastern
I
Conference.
don't want to say yes, but it looks like it. Right now, it looks like they're the best team in the East.
Dude, that series looked like it, but when they play actual like a team that can compete with them, I don't know if those rookies are going to hold it like that. You only go so far with JJ Redick and Ilya Silva and Marco Bellinelli.
And one thing, hats off to the Heat, man. They do play hard. Like every time they look like they're gonna play hard, but it's just they didn't have the weapons.
Oh, and the game got tight. Like the clutch isn't there. Like who's gonna score in the clutch for them? And your best players on the bench. You can't win like that. I don't care who you are, who you're coaching. Like you can't.
I wouldn't say Whiteside's their best player.
Whiteside's their most effective player overall
Whiteside might not even be able to be playing the league next year.
because he can't shoot threes.
He just can't compete. Like,
Nonsense.
Isn't he a 5?
Yeah, it's 5.
It's absolutely.
You need to be able to shoot threes and move around now.
Absolutely.
You need to be mobile.
All you gotta do is
Like
block.
if you're defending Anthony Davis, you got to be able to do something else on the outside, right?
So Rudy Gobert,
Rudy Gobert defensively, he's
he's
amazing.
just a crappier version of Rudy Gobert. That's all he is.
He's a way crappier version of Rudy Gobert.
No, wait, he's just not as good, right? And like, I don't know. I just think that if you have a guy, especially if you're paying him, you put him on the court. If you're going to lose, you're losing your top guy. Because really, what you're seeing, your Miami Heat are playing, and they're like, oh, well, one of our top guys isn't playing right now.
We couldn't play with him. That was the whole thing.
All right, well, they lost. They're out.
Yeah, and rumors of Dwayne Wade retiring. So
Who cares?
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
out of here, man.
Yeah, he's old.
He was gone a couple
That whole
years
draft class is done except LeBron.
he'll probably play next year.
I'd play next year
I play next year too.
as long as they're paying me.
Oh, he's in Miami. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's like he's going to retire in Miami. He might as well just
He's
make a few bucks.
Yeah.
contracts up though.
Get his butt eaten by Gabrielle Union.
Yeah. It's all right.
That's the thing.
Using the coin on that.
No, that's I said butt.
Bud. Yeah, the bud.
But
Yeah, bud.
His bum.
No, bud. The bread, you know.
Do you not know that story? How she
Please don't say it.
Okay. Look up when you guys get a chance. Look up Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
Okay.
With her, yeah.
Eating butt. All right. I'm just saying.
So we're gonna go to the hometown now. Raptors and Wiz. What do you think about this, Wells?
Yo, I don't care, man.
Are you that? Did they crush your soul that much?
This is exactly what I said. I said, you're a 1 seed, okay? I don't care. You know, there's a lot of excuses being thrown around that Washington's not really an 8 seed. I don't care. You're a 1 seed. Take care of your business, right?
no, I don't. Well, here's
No. You're a 1 seed. You've done this rodeo for how many times now? Where you've had home court advantage. You've dominated the regular season, and then you can't get it done in the playoffs. They can't win on the road. How can you make it to the finals if you can't win on the road?
Well, if you're dependent on your bench, and usually bench players aren't dependent on the road. So
it's not just the bench players, man. It's DeRozan and Lowry too.
DeRozan.
It's turnovers.
DeRozan had like 36 in Game 4.
Yeah, it's a lot of turnovers. So when we made our predictions, we were of two minds of this. Me and Wells were on the side of, if you are that team, finish this team off. Smythe, you were on the position of these teams are more closer in skill than people think.
Yeah. Oh, of
Do you
course.
still believe that?
But yeah, the series was 2-2 without John Wall playing. I want to rephrase. The best player, arguably in this series, was not playing,
he is.
and Washington still took 2 of 4 from the Raptors. They're evenly matched teams. Toronto has home court.
You're talking regular season.
Regular season and playoffs in general, the two teams are very evenly matched.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't expect this to be an easy series for Toronto, which is unfair because the 1 seed's supposed to technically sweep the 8 seed. Let's be honest. If Washington takes one game in the series,
anything more than one loss, and there should be concern.
Exactly. So it's unfair that the Raptors are going to draw a team that they're very even with in the 8th seed. If they drew Milwaukee, they would have done much better. Right? If they drew Miami, they would have done much better.
But even last year, they drew Milwaukee, who was not as good as they are
the
this
Raptors
year.
weren't as good a team last year.
No, I think Milwaukee's better last year. Milwaukee was better last year.
Well, okay, I guess.
But whatever.
I think Milwaukee's better this year.
But
anyway.
Well, they're showing they're not. Oh, well, okay.
I think
going to
they
Game
beat
7.
Boston tomorrow.
But no. All right. Anyways, no. This is the thing. You're the 1 seed.
Yeah,
you got this 1 seed for a reason. You got to show why you're a 1 seed, and they're not. And they're probably going to go to a Game 7. And that's like, when's the last time an 8 seed took a 1 to a Game 7? I don't have anything in front of me. I doubt you do too. But can you recall the last time? Last time I think is Denver Nuggets.
No, it's less than 5 years ago.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I can't recall one.
I can't recall either.
But
I can't recall one.
exactly, it doesn't come off the top of your head because it doesn't happen.
It doesn't
that
happen.
often.
It's not a normal thing.
It shouldn't happen.
Especially
No.
in the NBA.
It shouldn't.
But the way these teams are matched up, I can see this series going the distance.
No, but even their wins at home are not very convincing.
No. Except for the first
Game 2.
Game 2 and Game 1 at the end. That was
at the end, but like that's not until the fourth quarter, right? And then last game, like they were down in the fourth quarter, and they won by 10, but like they were down in the fourth quarter at one point.
I get it. I totally understand where you're coming from.
Well, that's what I'm saying as like a Raptors fan, and like how do you? It's the same thing. It's the same as the last couple years.
I don't think it's the same thing. I think they're just playing a better quality opponent, so you can't.
Well,
you're the 1 seed though.
I listen to Washington radio, and they fully believe. Yeah,
you and like 5 other people.
Yeah, Tony Kornheiser and
fair enough. Kornheiser. Wilbon's the worst, but
Anyway, but they fully believe the Washington can beat the Raptors. I fully believe it. They look at their
and Washington. Like
I would believe that too if
yeah.
I were in Washington. Obviously, like if you watch your team,
like the players, you like any regular 1 versus 8 matchup,
you're finished in the NBA.
As an AC going in, you're like, do you really think you're gonna win this? Like the players, you think they're really like, oh, we'll give it a shot, right? But
you remember,
this year was kind of funny though.
They played 4 games. And Washington won 2.
Yeah, but that's
John Wall
season,
played
man.
0 games.
That's regular season.
You should have confidence that you can win this series when your best player is
playing. I'm not sold on that.
John Wall is averaging 25 and 13 in this series.
You're telling me on a Tuesday night in like February you're gonna judge how
in June people are playing.
It's different than what it is in May, right?
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is, man.
Well, the last time the Spurs won in the regular season, they did not beat any of the top 5 teams, not once during the regular season. And they won a championship.
Here's what I'm saying to you.
So regular season means nothing.
That's what you're saying. But what I'm saying is because the season series is tied 2-2, this would be a close series. What's happening right now?
It's a close series.
Okay, with that logic, what if there was another series? Like, and I don't have it off.
There's 3
offhand.
series.
What if Minnesota had beat Houston 3 times this year? Does that mean that Minnesota would be a favorite in that matchup?
It should be a close series. It shouldn't be a blowout, right? Cleveland and Indiana 2-2 in the season, close series. Milwaukee and Boston 2-2 in the season, close series. All I'm saying is that if the 2 teams are evenly matched during the season, they'd be overly matched in the playoffs. So Washington has the advantage of John Wall not playing any of those games.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that logic doesn't really. It's showing.
We're watching it right now, so you can't say it doesn't mean anything.
You are correct this season. Most seasons, it doesn't matter. But you are. He is correct.
Okay, I understand what you're saying on paper, but like when you actually watch the games, the Raptors don't look like a 1 seed. That's what I'm trying to say.
Do they look like they're playing a team that's evenly matched with them?
No, but like they're making bad turnovers. Players aren't showing up when they should. Like they don't look that good.
It's a 7-game series. Adjustments and changes are made. It's a basketball
series. But you're a 1
series.
seed.
I get it.
You should be winning in 5 games.
I understand but they're playing a team evenly matched. Like you can't really negate that by 1 seed.
You can look at it 2 ways, I guess. Cavs and Pacers. You guys watching any of this? A lot of it? Well,
it's a great series.
Hard no.
No.
I've realized something in these NBA playoffs is you don't have to watch a game until the fourth quarter.
Oh man, you're one of those guys.
We're not even going into that. We're not even dignifying this with a conversation.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to watch hockey till the 3rd period.
No, no. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch hockey. You just watch the highlights. Because all they do is score 5 goals a game.
Yeah,
so
you have to watch those 5 moments of the game.
So just watch highlights.
Anyway,
my point is,
just watch
30.
No. See, you're differentiating the Tim and Sid approach of just watching highlights and then saying you know everything about sports, right? I'm saying if you watch a basketball game, there could be someone up by 25 at half. And then come the fourth quarter, it could be a 1-point game.
But you have to understand the whole story of the game.
And What's the story, man? It's a game of runs. You guys have to that yourself.
So a team can go up 3-0 in hockey and then lose.
Totally.
It's the same concept.
I disagree with you.
Anyway, let's go back to Cleveland and the Pacers.
Cleveland and the Pacers. So you're saying it's a good series, though? Smythe.
Yeah. Here's what happened. So LeBron went into this series playing his young guys. Remember Jeff Green was starting and he was looking.
Jeff Green can't play.
I know he's not playing at all anymore. They were losing games because the Pacers know what they want to do. They went back to their old grandpa starting lineup. And
Pacers?
No, yeah, Cavs.
Okay,
The Cavs went back to going J.R. Smith, Kyle Korver, Jose Calderon, LeBron James, and Kevin Love.
Imagine that.
Yep. And then that lineup seemed successful, mainly because the Pacers can't close out games. Victor Oladipo went from an all-star to being one of the worst clutch players 2 games in a row when they are up in the series. He's been playing horrible, not making shots. Shot 4 of 16 in game 4, and then he shot 2 of 15 in Game 5.
Yeah,
and now they're behind in the series. If that guy played like not even an all-star caliber player, just an NBA caliber player, this series would actually be over.
Well, the only counter I'll give to that is last game. They were ahead the whole game.
Yep.
And then LeBron James had to basically carry those guys I told you were not going to be good.
Yep.
Because where the hell's Rodney Hood?
Yep.
He's not good. Jeff Green is not good.
You are 100% right on this.
Hill.
Larry
not
Nance.
showing up.
Well, Hill's not playing. So you can't just say that.
Larry Nance, he's okay. But it's basically LeBron
and
carrying these guys.
And old guys.
This is the worst team LeBron James ever had.
Yeah.
The worst team. Come on.
The Ilgauskas era?
And didn't he win? No, he didn't win.
Went to the finals.
They went to the finals with that team.
Yeah, but like because of LeBron.
Yeah.
Who else is on that team?
Mo Williams, man.
Mo Williams.
And Zdronis Ilgauskas?
Who's on this team?
It's a genius.
Kevin Love?
Kevin Love is on this team.
And what's he doing?
He's
A
an
lot.
all-star.
He's playing well.
So he's not doing anything.
He's playing well, man.
No, he's playing okay.
He was an all-star this year.
Yeah. He's not doing anything in this. He's serious. He's
No,
not
this
doing anything.
Okay, I will admit I have watched maybe about 12 minutes of this series.
The fourth quarter is not even the fourth. So last 2 minutes.
No. I didn't even see him hit his game winner the other night. But from what I've heard and what I've seen, this is a hard carry. Basically the Cavs are in LeBron's backpack.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like more than ever.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. He's no help.
Yeah.
None. The worst team he's ever had.
I want to face Cleveland. If I'm the Raptors, I want to face Cleveland
I
next
don't want to
series.
face him. Well,
I would.
The way Cleveland,
He ain't getting any younger.
the way the Raptors are playing, who knows? They
Oh,
might lose
it's
that
It'll
one.
be another great close series.
Jose Calderon revenge factor.
Yeah. Right.
No, I'm not even joking.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
right.
Well, he already torched us one game. Remember that game he dropped 17 in our heads?
Yeah. Torched us for 17.
Hey, Jose Calderon, that's torched.
That's he's probably got like a trophy on his wall.
Yep. But the Cavs will get through this series because the Pacers can't close games, and Oladipo is
they'll probably
he's playing terrible
This
basketball.
is game 6 tonight, right?
This is game 6 tonight. The Cavs are up 3-2. On the back of 2 games they shouldn't have won. So there's your.
I'll disagree.
But
with
you
that.
could have said the other way for Indiana,
sure.
right?
No.
Except for game 1.
Indiana should have won the last game.
Yeah.
They should have won the last game. Because they got that. Not you see the whole controversy. That was a goaltender he did.
Yeah, it was a goaltend.
But
It's just it's not one of those. It's like not baby. Yeah, he goaltended, but then he hit a 3, so they would have gave him 2. Then LeBron hit a 3. It would have been over. So
crazy. Bucks Celtics
game 7, jam done.
going to game 7. Anything that sticks out to you in this? Just going back and forth.
Jason Tatum is playing inspired basketball.
Inspired.
Yeah, Rozier is playing great basketball.
Smart, man.
Smart coming back
Smart.
was
Who?
very key. Marcus
Rozier?
Smart came
Marcus
back.
Smart.
He played his first game.
No, he said Rozier. He couldn't name his first name before. Teddy, Tommy, Timmy, Terry.
Did you see Drew Bledsoe? Like who?
Yeah.
Drew Bledsoe's having the worst series I've ever seen.
Drew Bledsoe's not good.
I think
He's not good.
I think you let him go. If
I
you're
always,
Milwaukee.
for some reason, I always get Drew Bledsoe and Eric Gordon mixed up.
Yeah,
Whatever.
And that's not like a racist thing. I just mean like I always feel
not
like I
a
look at
racist
I feel like they're like the same player.
No, here's the way you figure it out.
Eric Gordon can shoot, Drew Bledsoe
Gordon's
cannot.
Eric Gordon's the better player. That's how you
way
figure it
better.
out.
But Drew Bledsoe was good at one point.
He was.
At one point, when he was on the Clippers.
Yeah. Which
Eric
was-
Gordon was a Clipper too, right?
Yeah. He was a backup.
I feel like they crossed paths at one point.
they played together
And, like,
at the
they,
same
like-
time. They meshed.
Yeah, that's where.
And
I
they
got
look the
lost,
same
though.
to you. They all look the same
No,
to you,
come
don't
on,
they?
dog.
Oh well. Yeah, he's really bad. And they are better off starting Brogdon instead of having
Yes.
this guy start. And
He does stupid things too.
well, if you watch Tentacoupo play, he's looking around and he's like, none of these guys can make shots.
No,
It makes him want to shoot threes.
he doesn't.
Why is
Can't.
we're in like game 87. How is he looking around now? Be like,
Because he's realizing that you need it. Boston, if Boston's an
played
open
81
look,
games with these guys.
Boston, they're knocking down everything. He's looking at his teammates saying like,
Right.
like Middleton's had one good game this series.
Yeah.
Tentacoupo is like, they're scraping wins out when they can.
Sometimes I don't
Sounds
even
like Cleveland.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes I don't even notice Parker on the court.
Yeah,
Well, he comes on the bench now.
Where have you been the last 3 years?
Yeah, there's no space for
He's
him.
been hurt. He's been hurt.
Poor guy.
They're gonna.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. There's no space for him.
Well,
that
like I
guy
told
was a 3rd overall pick, man.
you, like I told you before, like they're lost, and you see it sometimes when they play. It's like
You're
they're
right.
completely lost. They don't know what they're
You're
doing.
totally right. I thought of you when I was watching them the other night. I was
that's
just like,
nice.
these guys don't. Like,
Thought of you.
This guy's upset. This guy's Tentacoupo's like, these guys suck. He's leaving. I guarantee you that. one more.
No, it's his first contract. He'll probably sign that.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Steelers do.
You know who I want to shout out right now?
Shoot.
Both of the Morris twins. They're playing impactful basketball.
They always do.
They
always do.
I'm very impressed.
They always do. Golden State Spurs. Anything?
Nope,
anything
that's
to say about
who
this?
cares? Who cares? Pop's wife died. That's sad.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Pop.
Yeah, sure.
Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Did you see like Barstool posted a video about how much of a dick Greg Popovich was, and then a day later the news came out that his wife died, and they removed everything. That
Oh,
day.
Yeah, that's
Well, it's not their fault, but
yeah.
apparently she's been sick since the 90s.
But like Popovich's not even a dick. I don't get it.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a
I don't
dick.
care.
He's a
Well, he's a dick.
He's a dick.
Not really
He's a
though.
dick.
He's been the same guy forever.
He has,
Anyways.
but
Yeah.
that was not a nice guy.
that series
to
was a
report it.
wash.
But if your job is to go up and have
Who got it right?
Everybody.
Everybody
We all
got
said five.
everybody
We all
got the
said
gentleman's
five.
sweep, right?
We all said 5.
That's a layup.
Yeah, if your job is to go up there and ask some questions, just answer the questions. Like,
Yeah.
me personally, I don't care. I don't know why they even bother coaches.
I wouldn't even ask him.
Halfway through the thing, it's stupid to me, but whatever. We said the Pelicans, Blazers, Thunder, Jazz.
Quinn Snyder, baby.
This is a great. Did you see Westbrook win Game 5 alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
But did you see when he said he's going to shut down Rubio?
He did shut down Rubio.
And forgot there was a game going on because that's all he cared about.
Yeah,
was
Mitchell
shutting
dropped
down Rubio,
39 on him.
and they lost.
Yeah. Well, you know what? To be honest, like who's guarding Mitchell? I don't understand. What's Paul George doing?
Paul George.
You know who?
Who else on the court? Who else on the court? He's not that good.
Yeah, he's
Your
good,
boy
man.
Melo,
He's
Oh,
terrible.
man.
he's not.
He needs to
good.
retire, bro. He's
Like
done.
he just fell off a cliff.
He's like you know what? He looked like how my career is degenerated. Melo looks like me out there trying to play with these young kids. Just saying, it's the same kind of game. I just got a little jump shot.
When you lose
little
your
step
legs,
back,
like-
little step. Yeah, he's
done, man. What is he now?
he's a spot up shooter that can't knock down a spot up shot.
Then what is he?
I don't know. And he still tries to isolate, but he's isolating just to find this jump shot. So he's taking it with completely contested. It's hard to look at. To be honest with you, it's hard to watch.
Yeah,
Thing
you
is-
were the only one to pick the Thunder, though.
I think they're going to win the series, though.
They're down 3-2.
Yeah, no, they're going to go to Utah, pull it off, and they're at home for Game 7. I think they're going to
That's
win.
tonight, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's tonight.
tonight.
Yeah, I think they're going to win.
Jam done.
Yeah, jam done. They're not winning today.
All right.
7-point favorites, Utah.
So, Westbrook. He has.
He's it's gonna be him and Melo next year, isn't it? Paul George's gone, isn't he? If they lose today, Paul George's gone,
I
right?
think is Melo.
No, it's going to be
is
Russell
Melo an
Westbrook and
opt-out
Steven
year?
Adams.
Yeah, Steve Adams. No, Melo's an option. Obviously, he's gonna opt in.
Oh, he'll opt in.
Obviously, he's opting in.
Wade opted in. He's an opt in. So, first of all, I love Adams.
No, I got nothing against. I was being sincere.
Yeah,
I'm saying
it's a crappy
Westbrook
mute.
and
Like
Adams.
Gobert kind of negates him, which kind of sucks. But if you get Gobert in foul trouble, that's what all they should focus on is getting Gobert in foul trouble and then running down the lane. What?
How are you gonna do that when he doesn't foul? If he doesn't foul, then you're not gonna do
He was in
it.
foul trouble last game.
He's got like those rubbery arms.
yeah,
He
but
doesn't
just,
make
you
contact.
just get him off the court and then you can just run in
It's
the
easier said
hammer
than
in the
done.
lane.
Like it's easier said than done. Oh, get him in foul trouble. It's easier said than
It
done.
happened last game.
All right, what did we all call for the Rockets? We all got it right, right?
No, you're the only one who got it right. No, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry. Me and Smythe got it right. You said 4. You said 4. Me and Smythe got it right.
Yo, Minnesota again. They're really bad.
Come on.
They also can't
An 8
shoot.
versus a 1.
Forget an 8 versus 1.
One took care of business the way it should.
And I argued they shouldn't have been an 8, but I think it was a bad matchup for them. That's all it was.
Look, they had their playoff game when they beat the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah,
that
would've-
was like their victory. That was like a wild card game in baseball.
I feel like Denver would have done a better job in that series.
Now-
Only because they have Paul
No, they
Millsap.
wouldn't
Oh,
have.
yeah.
No, they wouldn't.
Oh,
have.
yeah.
Now it's crazy if you switch it around. If you go back to the Sixers, their 2 rookies, I put that in quotations, Embiid and Simmons, they performed.
Yeah.
Come back to the Timberwolves, their 2 quote-unquote rookies, playoff rookies, Wiggins and Towns,
Cat.
did not show up at all.
No.
Did not show
Even
up.
Butler didn't like.
Well, Butler played okay. He did. What do you want?
Did you
from
see
that?
him try to guard? Did you see him try to guard a Harden?
Yeah, but Harden
He couldn't do
Dude,
anything.
did you see Harden traveling around the court? Lord have mercy.
He had like a cheat code on.
How is the league not talking about this? All you gotta do is blow the whistle.
Everyone's talking about this. Everyone's
It's
talking about how much he travels.
unbelievable.
Everyone talks about how much he travels.
This guy's taking 3 steps per possession.
They're gonna change the rules next year.
See that
100%.
quarter so he can do it.
No, so he can't do it. Remember they changed the rules because remember how he did that that swipe through his arms?
Yeah.
When people and they changed the rules, and now they're gonna change this rule for Harden. So they're gonna change 2 rules.
But he's already
because of
breaking a
Harden.
rule. What are you gonna change?
They're gonna make referees call him more.
hey refs, call the 3
Travel.
steps.
Hey, refs, call travel.
Hey, why didn't you guys call us in the first place?
You know what it reminds me of? The NFL catch rule. Remember where everyone's
That's
playing?
gone now.
Well, they just were like, hey, all those things you said are not a catch. They're now catches.
Yeah.
Thanks,
so thanks
guys.
for taking away the win that
Yeah.
the Steelers had.
Thanks,
that one
guys.
week.
Thanks. That year we didn't like that year, so we're just gonna
Anything you want to
reverse
talk
all
about
those
this?
girls.
Anything you want to talk about this series?
No, I don't care.
Oh man, let's go on.
They're beastly. The only one series that we have slated is Golden State versus Pelicans. Do you guys want to make your picks now, or wait for the whole thing to be finished? Or... Wait. All right.
There's only one series that's set.
Yeah, one series. So we'll post that up on Instagram, and then we'll talk about it next week. Moving on, let's go to our movie tournament.
What? We're not talking NHL?
No, we're talking.
Okay, my bad.
This is
No, we're not. We decided to skip that game.
Oh, we're doing the movie
because there's no
tournament
point in
thing.
watching them.
we're doing a franchise tournament.
Triggered about that, man. Triggered.
All right. All right. So
Let's get rid of our playing teams first.
Yeah, let's go.
They're all
no,
out.
well, I'll go. So we're just gonna do Group B, so the lower half of the tournament. Then next week we'll do
As in
Group
B
A.
movies. Let's go. Here we go.
All right. So we got an 11 versus a 22.
Hold on, before you start,
Okay.
this is actually pretty cool. This
like
is
it?
probably your best idea so far.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
so you just
I
pat
appreciate
yourself
that.
on the
I
back.
appreciate that.
Actually, no,
Thank
hold
you.
on. Let me pat you on the back.
I appreciate that. Thank you very
There we
much.
go.
All right. So we got 11 against 22. So we got Indiana Jones
Yep.
against Superman. Now the Superman counts as Superman in the 80s.
Okay.
So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
70s and 80s.
70s, eh? So it's
Yeah.
just 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And then the one that came out in the 90s, I believe it was.
Which
Superman
one?
Returns. Superman Returns.
No, don't
The
count
one where
that
we,
one.
the one
That
where we
counts,
picked
that
up the
counts.
planet full of kryptonite and threw it into space. Which one was that?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
four.
that's why they
five.
lose this series. But keep going.
So that counts.
Yeah.
And then we got Indiana Jones, and you guys all know the thing. So anybody wants to start us off?
Indiana
You wanna talk-
Jones.
Well,
Yeah.
not voting. I was just talking about movies.
Okay.
So Indiana Jones. And if you guys want to, they're all on Netflix right now. I spent
Oh.
the last 3 days watching all the Indiana Jones.
That's cool.
Oh.
Which, if you watch, my goodness, the things they do in that movie, you can see the DNA throughout all these movies. Just the
Pioneers, man.
like certain things, like the boulder coming down, the traps. I saw a lot of things that Laura Croft does in her movies that show up in Indiana Jones. Like they wrote
You mean her video games?
the video games. Like Indiana Jones basically wrote a lot of things for adventure movies.
Indiana Jones wrote the action film. Let's be honest. They've copied it so
I
many
don't think
times.
the action film, the adventure film. I would say more
Yeah.
the adventure film.
Yeah,
Action
totally.
adventure film.
Like what's the way they actually describe it? But like, yeah, it was like swashbuckling, like, sort of thing.
Yeah,
right?
it's and
Like if it wasn't
It's
for
so
Indiana
iconic.
Jones, there wouldn't be Pirates of the Caribbean.
no, there wouldn't be Crocodile Dundee. There wouldn't be.
Yeah, you can say it. Yeah, you can say it. Yeah, both. I say both.
That,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
say
use that
both,
as an
yeah.
example, but I get
You know,
what
I
you're
feel like because it
saying.
came right after. It was such like
there
a
wouldn't
rip.
be like a national treasure. There wouldn't be
Yeah.
like
100%.
you know what I mean.
There
Like,
wouldn't be the Mummy. Like there's just
Yeah,
there's just so
exactly,
many things.
exactly.
There's actually a lot. Like again, I tell you guys to watch it because it's on Netflix.
They
Just
wrote
when
the
you
genre.
watch it, it's like you're like, wow,
I
that's
could've-
in that movie. That's
yeah.
in that movie.
I could have done without the latest one,
Well,
the Crystal Skull
what,
one.
what do you want from them? What do you want?
We tried to
It was
do one.
cool when I saw it in the theater, but then
so stupid.
when I rewatched it on like
You're
rewatched it on like Showcase,
it was a
I
nostalgia
like,
film. It wasn't like a as a nostalgia. It wasn't like,
I was like,
but so Indiana Jones captivated and created and set a standard
fun, man.
the way Superman did not. And Superman.
I disagree.
I got nothing
I
against Superman.
I kind of disagree.
well, my thing about Superman is Superman was already like it was a comic.
Yeah.
The story's been told,
Yeah.
and they're retelling a story.
But this was the first. This was the first comic book movie.
Yeah.
Superman. This was the first good comic book movie.
Yeah.
Superman 1 and 2 were filmed at the same time. The whole coming to Earth story, like that thing was amazing. I don't like. I remember as a kid watching that over and over and over again, especially Superman 2 when they brought in General Zod and the rest of those Kryptonians. That was crazy. Where these fell off is 3
and 4.
four.
Didn't they bring Richard Pryor in?
Yeah,
was it?
it's not their fault. They
Richard
they-
Pryor was
wanted to ride it
3
out.
or 4.
3, because at the time Richard Pryor was one of the biggest stars.
Oh, for sure.
In the 80s, so they wanted to bring him in, and he did a lot of writing on that one. That's why it was so bad. It was like there's a lot of comedy in that one.
Wait,
It
he
was,
wrote Superman. Oh.
No, he did a lot of writing
Well,
on that. I believe.
that's why they lose.
Anyways, my pick is Indiana Jones.
Yeah,
My
that's
pick is Indiana Jones.
that's
And
a
no one
sweep.
wants to talk about Superman 5?
that's
The
a
Return of Superman?
that is a sweep.
I don't know. Like
It's in the same universe. It is the same universe.
I don't
Is that
know.
the one who picked up the planet full of kryptonite and threw it into space?
And he had his son. He had a son in that one.
That's all right.
It's a hard no.
So you're gonna go Indiana Jones.
A sweep. It's a
Wells?
sweep.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. I'm going Indiana Jones. The people
Like-
also voted for Indiana Jones.
Like, if you have a weakness to kryptonite, and the guy makes out of,
mountain of it.
and throws it on you, you picked it up and threw it into space. You're invincible.
Now it's because the last three. That's why it just brought the whole franchise down. That's in my opinion. Crystal Skull was bad, but it wasn't bad enough to bring down the first three.
I would say the first two Indiana Jones are better than a lot of like series.
even the first one, The Last Crusade, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
With Sean
I mean,
Connery.
Indiana Jones.
Okay, it was okay. But like Raiders of the Lost Ark is a classic. Temple of Doom is like very fun.
Yeah.
Because of it was like a
No, it was very
like a prequel, right?
Yeah.
Like
Here's
Searching for the Cup, the Chalice of the Cup. That was The Last Crusade. That was really good. I like that one.
Yeah.
It was
with
really
Sean
fun.
Connery.
Yeah.
I'm riding with Indiana Jones is a threat to win the whole thing here.
They're a threat.
Oh wow. Okay.
They're a threat. No, they're a threat. All right.
They're
so
a threat.
They're definitely a threat.
George
It's like
Lucas-
the bracket. It's the bracket.
It's the George Lucas Steven Spielberg combo right there.
God.
All right. Moving on. So we got a 6 and a 27. So we got Rocky versus the Hunger Games.
Ooh.
Rocky versus Hunger Games. Now Rocky, I totally forgot about this. There were 7 Rocky movies in this universe,
yeah.
and they're coming up to 8, and there will be 8 this year.
Yeah. We're counting. We're calling Creed a Rocky movie.
It's
It's
part
the
of
same
it. Yeah,
universe.
it's
the
part of
universe.
it.
And then you got Hunger Games that have 4 movies. Anything you want to talk about the Rocky Wells?
Well,
Hunger
I mean,
Games,
okay,
or you wanna
like
start?
obviously Rocky came out before my time, before all of our time, right?
You still watch it. You still watch it though.
No, but it's not the same impact
Okay,
as when
I
it
gotcha, I gotcha.
happened.
Yeah.
It was literally like the story of that movie is the same as the story in the actual movie, right? Like, who the hell's Sylvester Stallone like writing this movie?
Exactly.
And like the whole underdog story.
Can we use that in this?
No, I'm just giving you the
context?
the history
Yeah.
of how big it was
Because-
before our time.
Yeah,
right?
because he was going around Hollywood with the script and nobody wanted. To
Yeah,
I don't even
it
know
was
what
an
studio-
underdog story
Yeah.
in itself, let alone about an underdog, right?
I don't even know what studio did it.
But now, if you think about like, look at how much
Can we finish the
that
story,
movie
at least?
has impacted
Yes.
pop culture and
Oh my goodness.
okay, like I'm talking about like how many quotes we steal from it, how many hip hop songs are made off that song "Victory," right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you know what? You know what's good? I'm gonna have a great counter for this. So you finish this.
no, I'm
I
just,
know, but I'm saying it's gonna be so good. You're gonna be like blown away by how good this
I
will
would
be.
say up until Rocky 5,
Yeah.
you can take that one out, and then
Rocky 5 was alright, man.
and then when they did the Rocky, not reboot, but they did
Just a Rocky.
it was like, yeah, it's called Rocky, and
Yeah.
it was like his last fight or whatever. And then Creed was a really good movie too. And then they're doing another Creed, right? But like,
Really? I count Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 4, because Rocky 3 is when he fought Mr. T.
yeah, what's wrong with that one?
I don't like that one.
Wait, no.
Yeah, it was Rocky
That's
1.
right.
Rocky 1.
Who you fight the Russian?
Rocky 4.
Okay.
And then
If
Rocky...
he dies, he dies.
Yes.
I love that. Was my favorite
It's-
Rocky.
Rocky
movie.
4 was like
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
that
really
was
good.
that was it for me.
After that, it was...
That was when I was like, this is epic.
but
After
5
that...
was bad.
Yeah. 5 was
Not remake, but like the
Balboa.
reboot.
Balboa.
Yeah, Rocky Balboa
Balboa.
was
That
pretty
was-
good. It was
Yeah,
pretty
Oh,
good.
I
was
didn't
it-
like that at all, man.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was pretty good.
I like the redemption story.
I think
Felt-
Creed
made me
was
feel
really
good.
good. This next one, I don't know.
Well, it's probably gonna be all right. Like,
It's not the same director, though.
oh, okay. Well, I hate when that happens.
Hunger Games.
Right? I'm like, okay, let me start with Hunger
okay,
Games.
Sorry, go.
Now, Hunger Games was a pop culture phenomenon in
Sure.
novels. Okay. It was talked about a lot because, the whole killing kids and all that stuff was very controversial. The Battle Royale style video game is based on the events of the Hunger Games.
No.
Yes.
No.
100%.
No.
Absolutely.
Listen, what is Hunger Games based on?
Battle Royale.
The movie Battle Royale about a bunch of Japanese kids killing each other.
Oh, f- it. Who cares? Hunger Games came out here and made it popular. That Battle
Well,
Royale.
that movie was popular back in the day in like the early 2000s.
all I'm saying.
Hunger Games is a blatant ripoff. Added stupid love story to it to get get North Americans into it.
And the Hunger Games twist was brilliant. It's a good movie. Anyway,
They weren't
the point
bad.
is, the most popular thing in the world in North America is based
Oh,
on
totally.
that pop culture that was started in the Hunger Games. The concept of Hunger
yeah.
Games built the greatest phenomenon culturally on the planet right now.
all right,
that
let's
has to be
share.
worth something.
Did you like the Hunger Games movies though?
The first one I thought was silly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really
I like the second one better.
Yeah, I think the second one was the best one. And I think I was surprised by how good it was because I thought it was going to suck.
Yeah.
The first one was really dumb. I didn't care about any of the people in it other than Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
And the love story was terrible.
I care about
so
Jennifer Lawrence,
bad.
too. But the twist in the love story is the best part.
no, it's so bad, man.
It was good.
I didn't get to the last two. I don't
Oh, you
Really?
didn't.
That does-
Yeah,
Wow.
maybe
They're
I caught
right.
it on something. I don't
Now,
know.
my only thing about these franchises, Smythe, is this consistency. Because I think the Hunger Games were consistent, the same movie throughout.
Mm-hmm.
And the consistency of Hunger Games is that take down the non-consistency of Rocky. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah, Rocky kind of always had like
There's a good movie.
because they threw you a curveball, he didn't win the first one, right?
Yeah.
And then okay, he wins the second one, and then he keeps fighting these more mega opponents.
And also the quality of the movie, too.
They're pretty good, man. I mean, we can excuse the third one, the fifth one, and all
But you have
the
to
other
count
ones
them.
hold.
But you have to count
I
them.
know, but I'm just saying the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and Creed. That's
So,
those are pretty good movies.
what we're running into right now is the difference between like a collection of movies and a trilogy. Because Hunger Games is built as one story told
Yeah.
through 4 movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And Rocky's
And they're
obviously
pretty consistent.
Yeah,
as far as quality is
But
concerned.
Rocky, it's always a different story. It's a completely separate movie.
Yeah.
Altogether,
Yeah.
tied together.
It's
so
not like they meant it to be. One
yeah,
story.
exactly. So now we're running into like if we're looking for consistency, the trilogy is gonna win because that's how it was written.
Trilogy, it was actually
Right?
4 movies.
Yeah.
It's actually 4
And then, but like Rocky's
they-
we
they-
just make another
they-
one. It's a
like,
continuation.
Split the last
They
one.
split the last one so they can milk money out of people.
Well,
pretty much.
it's a trilogy because they made like the 2 into 1. When they do that.
Who's your vote for, Smythe?
Man, this is the hardest one so far. I'm actually going to go Hunger Games because it's hard for us to say. We can't say this was bad, this was bad. And with Rocky, we're picking and choosing where the good movies were in the series. But if we're going for nostalgia, I would take Rocky. But for this purpose, this competition,
asked you to pick.
I'm taking Hunger Games.
Because we are voting on the franchise. That's the whole point of it.
So I'm going to take Hunger
Well,
Games.
Rocky.
Rocky. And you don't think the bad ones is way down the good ones? Or the good ones are
No,
just
because
that
I
bad
think
that they elevate the good
the
ones?
first Rocky could outweigh any.
Hunger-
You could have. Yeah, the first Rocky is better than any Hunger Games movie, and it's better than any Rocky movie, and it's a cultural phenomenon. That's a 40-year-old movie, and we still quote it. We still have influence from it.
Fortnite.
No. Think about everything that's come because of Rocky. All the lines you could quote from it. The story, of the nothing to something, right? It's too much of an impact. I would say it would have more of an impact than the Hunger Games. I know the Hunger Games is big. It was huge.
Yeah.
It was huge for young adults, and I'm not taking anything away from that. I was too late to that party, but I think Rocky still stands the test of time.
I'm also going to go Rocky. I think the good ones super elevate the bad ones. You are correct, but it was more consistent as far as quality is concerned for other.
Keep going.
No, we'll let you finish.
No,
No, go.
We'll let you finish.
We're on a.
I will say this. Nash, you had a chance right there
2.
to make a difference in this, and you went the popular vote way, and I'll never forgive you for this.
75% of people voted for Rocky
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Next one. This is another one kind of similar to what we just had. So we got 14 Captain America, 19 Jurassic Park. Where do you want to start on this one, Wes?
Look,
There are 4 movies in the
here's
Jurassic
the thing.
Park.
This is a tough one, and I'll tell you why.
Let's start with.
No,
are we
here.
counting the new Jurassic Park movies?
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
in the
yeah.
same
Okay,
universe. They're in the same universe.
okay.
This is tough because Jurassic Park 1 might be one of my favorite movies of all time, right?
Yeah.
But everything else after that has not been good.
2 was alright. 2 was okay.
Come on,
It was okay.
really? What do you remember from that movie?
They had to rescue the. I don't even know why
Yeah,
the kid
exactly.
was on an island.
No.
I can't even remember.
And
where
they
the
and
kid
they
was.
ran down
messed up.
and they were in San Diego and they ran into like a blockbuster. Now,
Wasn't that 3?
no, it was 2. 3 was the worst. Of,
No, 3
of
was the
all
one
of
where
it.
they. Where
was with like William H Macy.
Yeah, and they brought the T-Rex.
It was like
San Francisco.
89 minutes long. It was terrible. It was
No,
so
that was
bad.
the one. That was the one where they brought them to San Francisco. It was 3.
No, 2 with like Julianne Moore and like
What are they doing 3 then?
and Vince Vaughn and
They blow up the island.
3 was like on an island. It was terrible. Anyways.
Was that the other island that they had another island? Yep. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got them mixed up. Yeah.
Sorry, what was going up against?
Yeah, sorry. Captain America 2 was horrible. You're right.
Captain America 1 was okay, but Captain America 2 is probably my favorite MCU movie.
Oh, I totally
Winter Soldier?
I totally forgot Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is such a good movie, man. That scene where Samuel Jackson's in his like truck and just getting bombarded with guns, and then the gun comes up from the glove compartment and he just like sprays on people. I was literally jumping in, like I was going nuts.
You know what my problem was? Winter Soldier. How come you didn't come in right in the beginning? You would have done a whole lot of heartache if you just came right away and just dealt with Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he didn't come until after all.
Yeah, to the end.
Well, he was doing something, man. He's busy.
He's got things to do.
They had to read all that scripture to him to like wake him up.
Smite?
This is tough because the MCU has 2 great storylines, and it's the one of Iron Man and it's the one of Cap.
They're not great.
Great.
The Iron Man one is not great.
Great. The whole
those 3 movies are great.
I think out of the MCU, those are the best. Like comic book movies, I think those are the 2 best stories.
No, Iron Man only has 1 movie. That's exactly why they're not in this tournament. Iron Man only has 1 good movie. That's exactly why they're not in this tournament.
Oh, those are my favorite stories. Anyway, point is, and Jurassic Park was a brilliant idea. The Raptors are based off of Jurassic Park, basically. They named a franchise after them. It was a great marketing ploy, fantastic. Anyway, and
which in hindsight was kind of silly.
By the time it was
the hot thing, man.
Yeah, but by the time Jurassic Park 3 came out, the series was ruined so bad that they've now gone and rebooted it. The reboot's gone successful. Anyway,
do you like the reboot?
I did like the new
successful money wise.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna enjoy the one that's coming out.
Jurassic World was?
Not really.
I hate it.
So, it's an easy one for me. I think I'm gonna go Captain America.
Wait, okay.
Because
why?
Winter Soldier was a great movie. The first one was great. The Civil War Captain America.
Yes, Captain America.
Least favorite one, but
why? Really?
Yeah,
that's a lot of people's favorites.
It's too much like.
Nah, the villain was terrible.
It did too much.
So wasn't it really against them? I think it's actually. I think Civil War was the worst out of the 3.
Yeah. In Jurassic Park just was huge hype that fell apart. You didn't get good movies throughout that series, where Captain America is still delivering good movies.
You know what's crazy? The special effects in Jurassic Park, if you watch it right now,
they still hold up.
It's way better than what we're doing even now. Because they actually...
It's more practical.
Yeah, the guy who actually did the special effects, there was CGI in there. The guy who actually did the special effects, he's dead. Oh. And basically, I'm guessing he just took his secrets to the grave because he didn't tell anybody how to do it.
How you make these movies? Never know.
Because, the stuff that we're doing now when we're supposed to have better technology is so
you're
bad.
taking...
Captain America.
Yeah.
Smite is taking Captain America. What are you taking?
No, who are you taking, man?
I'm also taking Captain America.
All right, well, it's over. It doesn't matter.
Captain America.
Yeah, it's like you said.
Jurassic Park 1 is probably a classic for me.
It is.
Top 10 for me.
It was built to be a classic.
Yeah.
But everything else after that was bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
What rank was Jurassic Park?
Jurassic Park was 19.
And what was...
14.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we had an upset there.
Yeah.
No. So... Back to the Future against Oceans.
This is easy.
Wow.
Back to the Future.
Oh.
Do we even have to talk about it?
I don't think so.
Oceans was fun.
Oceans 11 was good.
The first one was good.
But, like, you want to talk about fun, Back to the Future is fun.
Well, Back to the Future is a cultural phenomenon. It wasn't even... That's not a fair matchup.
Back to the Future 2... it was okay.
It's okay. It's the same movie. It's the same movie.
It's okay.
Yeah.
And they're all the same movie.
I actually like 3 better than 2.
Okay, on a Saturday,
I concur.
On a Saturday I could say 2. On a Sunday I could say 3.
Yeah, I just it's in the Ocean's movies. I'm not gonna say there was a battle between them. They were all good movies.
The second one wasn't,
but they are not on the same level
good.
as Back to the Future was. Just
totally.
In terms of
see with the Ocean movies, I found the first one was really good.
Well, the first one was
the second one, and the third one, I'm just like, you guys just wanted to just hang out together, didn't you?
Yeah,
like they didn't like it was so bad.
When it got to the third one, it was like, oh, we're all back together again. Oh, we gotta film a movie. All right,
let's do it.
Like you could just see it. Like there was no effort. And
they all entertained, but they wouldn't stand up.
And now they're gonna come up with a fourth one.
It's a woman's, right?
Which I hate that even more.
That's what they're doing. Ghostbusters.
It's gonna be the same movie.
Oceans.
Gender flopped. Gender swapped.
We talked about this on the other podcast.
They did. Yeah, this is the third one they're doing.
Fourth.
What else have they done? No, I'm talking about the third gender swap movie. I'm saying.
Other than Ghostbusters and what?
Ghostbusters, this, and Bachelorette Party, whatever they did.
That was a gender swap movie?
Bachelorette party.
Yeah, whatever that. What was that movie
What was
called?
that supposed to be? What was that supposed to be?
Oh, like The Hangover?
Yeah, it's like a Hangover.
Oh, was it?
What was the
I never watched
Bachelorette
it.
party?
That fair is called. Leave me alone.
Came out earlier this year. It was good, wasn't it? It was supposed to be good. I can't remember. Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, there was The Hangover, and then there was like the one with like Melissa McCarthy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, with like Kristen Wiig.
Yeah, they're just going nuts now.
I think that was supposed to be good. I can't remember.
Anything men can do,
But,
women can do too. Thanks for being
Back
an
to
original.
the Future again. The first Back to the Future again, probably my top 10 movies of all time. I'll watch
It's
that.
up there. Yeah.
I'll watch that over and over and over again. Michael J. Was that his first big movie?
But he was a TV star before that.
He was. I
He had
think,
Teen Wolf.
Yeah, Teen Wolf before that, and
he filmed
Family Ties.
He was doing Family Ties. He filmed Teen Wolf and Back to the Future all in the same year.
It's awesome.
Like,
That
he's
is
basically
awesome.
the Rock of his
Yeah,
his
that's
time. Like, where
awesome.
did you find time to do all this? Yeah, so we're all going Back to the Future.
Yep.
Yeah,
Back to the Future.
That's not even.
And the people also voted Back to the Future, 100%. Harry Potter against Die Hard.
Wow.
Harry Potter against Die Hard.
What's the rankings here?
We got a 10, Harry Potter, Die Hard 23.
Here's the first upset.
Oh wow.
You think so, eh?
Not even close.
Again,
Go on.
okay.
Go on.
No, I again, when we
There are
talk,
5 Die Hard movies, eh?
There are 5 Die Hard
There are
movies.
5.
yeah, I'll take the first 3 over the last 2.
The first 3? No.
Come on, man. I thought 3
Samuel
might have been better
Jackson?
than the first one.
So
No, you didn't
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
No, you did not say that.
Yeah.
like
Die Hard, again, top 10 movie of all time. I watch this
I was
thing
gonna say-
all the time.
Die Hard
I
1 and
love
Die
it.
Hard 2 are pretty like the same
Die Hard 2's good.
same movie.
Die Hard 1 was on another level.
Die Hard 3 was fun, man. That was a fun movie.
Oh, man, I can't stand that
So
movie.
so out of the 13 movies, just like the Wizards have the best player on the court, Die Hard has the best movie.
No, we already did this with Jurassic Park. That doesn't make a franchise.
Right. But
Here's the thing: I didn't like one Harry Potter,
well, then you're out of this.
but I talked about this on the other movie podcast.
The actual collection of Harry Potter movies will be hard to top in this
I
context
didn't like any of them.
What?
because Harry Potter told a brilliant story.
No, it didn't.
I
The
don't know.
books
It had-
told a brilliant story. The movies did not capture the same thing as the books.
Okay.
It didn't,
Okay.
and it expected
Now,
you to
here's the
have
thing.
known that you read the
I
books.
did not read any of the books.
Neither did I.
And I enjoyed every second of every single Harry
loved
Potter.
them.
It
Aaron
created a universe, told a story.
But
You
she
watched
read the
a bunch
books.
of
Yeah, she read the books, and she also watched the movies, and she loves them both.
Yeah, everyone who read the books loved the movies because they get everything.
I also loved
But as
the
someone who
movies.
didn't read the books, I was confused most of the time. I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't read. I would never.
Okay, you didn't read.
the
Yeah,
books.
you didn't read the books, Mike.
Clearly.
And
Anyway, I thought it was brilliantly done. I thought the story, the universe created, the actual kids growing up, how it got more serious
kinda cool.
as you went along.
Yeah.
The first ones were playful and fun. And by the time you got to the end, like if you're a kid watching, by the time you get to the last few movies, you're turning 18. People are dying. It's getting scary. And that's what the writer put everyone through when she's writing the books, because people are growing up with it. I thought it was well done. The story accumulated properly.
You ever notice how in all the movies, how convenient it was that they added like a new teacher every
that one
like,
teacher always
movie?
died every year.
No, but it was
That
like
teacher died.
and then it's like maybe
Well, they
they're the
had to-
bad person in this episode. We don't know. And then you remember how? Anyways,
What was that one class that they always taught that teacher was dead? Like, you know that there was a one class that they always replaced every movie.
Oh, Defense of the Dark Arts?
Yeah.
They
You knew there was
know.
something up with that teacher.
No,
But
Snape, and then that lady
guy
in
with the
pink
glass
taught
eye.
it.
Like, there was always something up with that teacher.
I never got into them, man.
The glass eye guy never
I
taught
picked
that
Die
class.
Hard.
Now, Die Hard. Oh, this is rough. So, well, you're going with Die Hard.
Yep.
Now, see, the last 3 Die Hards, because the first Die Hard, this guy was a guy who was like, explosions were going on against him. People were shooting him. Like, you could see him. He's limping. There's glass in his feet. He's in pain. He's hurting. Oh my goodness. Blah,
And
blah,
it became
blah.
Mission Impossible.
And then this guy takes on a Harrier jet in 4 and defeats it.
Yeah.
He became a superhero by the end.
Oh, the 5th one was bad. The second one was okay. 1, 3, and 4 were good. 1 is a classic. 3 is up there, like one of the most entertaining movies. I love that movie, man.
So you're going Die Hard, Wells, Smythe?
Oh, Harry Potter.
And I'm also going Harry Potter.
You didn't say one thing about Harry Potter that you liked.
It's
Because
better.
it's better. As a franchise, it's better. It's a lot. It's
Harry Potter is my second pick. That's a threat to go all the way.
If we were talking a single movie,
Die
Hard
won.
would probably be up there. I'd probably vote it all.
We'll win for sure.
All right, let's go. Next one.
You always tell what it was. He's like,
No. We have to go. Like,
Mission Impossible, Transformers.
Oh, tough. The Mission Impossible.
skunk?
Let's just not.
Yeah,
That's a skunk. Leave the window open.
All right, so Mission Impossible has 5 movies. They're all
six ones coming out.
6 ones coming out this year. They're all good except for 2.
They're all the same.
They're not all the same because they're all different directors. This is the only one that's coming out. That's,
Yeah.
They're all different directors. This is the only one that's coming out that has the same director because him and Tom Cruise just work together all the time. Fun, exciting, all that kind of stuff. Transformers.
Not done well. I don't know how to say it. It's a
First one was
franchise.
okay. First one was okay.
First one was okay.
First
I don't
one
know
was-
how this is.
yeah,
in
first
the-
one was passable.
I don't know how this is in this.
Yeah, the one was playing. It should have been a play-in. But I
I would
don't.
have taken the scary movies over this. I would have taken Scream.
I don't think we should talk about this one any longer.
No,
I think this is
dumb. Transformers is bad.
Is it 100% viewer?
100%.
Fan? 100% viewer?
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
And like Mission Impossible is not even that great of a series. I don't
No,
think.
it's not going to go far. But
You're
it's going to.
kidding me. Really?
The first one was okay. The second one was okay.
No, that wasn't even good.
The third one by J.J. Abrams
Oh,
was
that
my
was good.
favorite.
Yeah,
that was my favorite
that was
one.
good.
And then the one where they're in like Dubai or Rogue Nation was good.
Yeah.
And the last one was okay.
So you just named 3 of the 5 you liked. Okay, the second
No,
one,
I
no good.
okayed 2 of them. I liked 2 of them.
Okay.
3 of them. Sorry, I okayed 3 of them.
Which is
I
a
liked
lot.
2 of them.
Which is a lot more you can say about Transformers.
Transformers.
Oh, yeah. The
Transformers
Transformers-
first one was okay. After
Yeah.
that, bad.
Bad,
trash,
horrible.
worse.
Why is it being made?
Yeah, like why?
I get it. Yeah.
Because it makes money. That's why it's made.
I know, but
Like the second one with the racist robots.
yeah,
Get out of here, man.
That was bad.
Now this one, I'm pretty sure I know where you guys are going to lean because I don't see you guys. So we're going to go The Man with No Face or The Dollar trilogy.
The what?
The Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, Western
Oh,
movies.
why are you talking about it? Just keep going.
And James Bond.
Oh, Jesus.
Now,
Why would you put this in the first round?
What? Have you even seen any of these movies, Mike? This is what scares me. Have you seen these movies?
Eastwood?
When I say the Clint Eastwood.
No, he hasn't.
Name them. Name the
Fistful of
movies.
Dollars.
Fistful of Dollars, A Few More Dollars, and The Good, the Bad, and Ugly.
I've seen the good, bad, and ugly.
Good, the Bad, and Ugly.
But
So good.
there's no way James Bond's gonna lose.
Here's the real
There
question.
are 24 movies.
Here's
I know.
the real question.
Yeah.
When's the last good James Bond movie? Real question.
The
Casino
last
Royale.
James Bond movie.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Casino Royale.
No.
The last one?
Yeah.
Out of here, man.
I'll give you that.
I think this whole new story. I think this guy's doing a great job.
This is my problem. This is my problem with James Bond. They're out of 24 movies.
Yeah.
24. There might be maybe 5 or 4 good ones.
No.
2 that I've seen since I've been invested in it. I like 2 movies
Wow.
There's Casino Royale,
Wow.
and Goldeneye.
Goldeneye.
Goldeneye was really good.
Goldeneye was good. The first one. What was the first one?
The first
Doctor
one?
Octopus was not good. What the?
Octopus.
I don't know, man. Like
Doctor Octopus was not.
they're
good.
all interchangeable to me when they get before
Goldfinger was
Goldeneye.
fire.
What was my man in the 80s? What was my man in the 80s when he went to space?
Oh,
They went to space with James Bond. Those were bad.
yeah. He's like
Pierce
Leprechaun.
Brosnan. Goldeneye was the only good one. Pierce Brosnan was not good.
No, there were some bad ones there. Yo, I'm gonna go with
Jaws?
I'm gonna go with Dirty Harry. Sorry, the man with no name.
First of all, if you haven't watched these movies, Smythe, I suggest you do watch them. I don't know if you're into westerns or anything.
There's like no conversations, nothing, man. Like it's just
It's
I can't-
so
music.
good.
I cannot ride
It's
against
so good.
James
Like
Bond.
especially the good, the bad, and the ugly. It's what's going on in the background. So they're chasing after money in this. 3 guys are chasing after just a bunch of money. But what's going on in the background is the Civil War, and they're basically showing you how the trials of Civil War and all that kind of stuff and blah blah blah. I'm also going with the Dollar trilogy, and you're gonna go James Bond, Smythe?
Hell yeah.
So that's our first upset.
No, Fistful. The Man with No Name was 15.
Oh,
James Bond was 18.
okay.
And the last one we got Star Wars: The Police Academy.
Okay, well, we don't need to get into this.
Yeah.
Bam. So Star Wars is moving on. All right, cool. Next week we're gonna do the A block or whatever you want to call it. Anyway,
Did you put divisions in too?
no,
You should name them.
Conferences?
it was just
How many are there?
It's A and B. So again, another round of the first round.
A and B. That's the best you come
1,
up
2,
with.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You've had 2
7,
weeks to
8.
come up with this.
Yeah, 8 movies.
A and B.
Yep.
A conference.
What do you want me to say?
We need conferences. Like we need like
right,
the
let's quickly
Grammy
go-
conference and the like Academy conference.
All right, let's do this. NHL.
Hockey.
NHL.
Want to talk about Vegas?
Yo, I don't know what to say about them anymore.
Are you flabbergasted?
Yep.
But here's the thing, though.
I'm flabbergasted and I still pick it against them.
You know what? You have a world-class goaltender, and you have a top 6 player from every team, essentially.
No.
Technically,
Top 9.
I don't know how many players can you protect.
See, I watch Vegas, and the thing is, they don't make mistakes.
No.
They do
Here's
not
the thing you guys
make
are not
mistakes.
mentioning. Their coach is good.
Yes.
Here's the
They
thing.
got fired for Florida.
Yes. And the first thing they said when they fired him was like that was a mistake.
Yeah.
And the first team that had availability to get him was Vegas, and they were like, we're snatching him up.
Well, to say
Do you remember when he got fired?
Yeah.
That was that awkward firing when
Yeah, and everyone's like, what's going on here?
He was basically waiting for a cab. And they're like, what's going on? Yeah, I just got fired. And he's staying there waiting for a cab.
Yeah.
It was like,
Oh, but like I think he gets lost in all this like hoopla of like why are they doing so well?
Well, at the start of the season, I said Vegas will not be as
Okay,
bad as
here
we
we
think.
go.
I'm just
you
telling
did not say that.
Yes, I
You didn't
did.
even-
You know what?
I said they won't be horrible.
No one on this world who expected what
No,
they were going to do.
I
You
said,
didn't even pick them to go to the playoffs.
but I said they will not be terrible.
But you didn't pick them to go to the playoffs.
I
So you're
know
being
that.
Not being terrible is like an 80-point season. Having over
No,
100 points,
I didn't say-
sweeping your first round,
but-
and winning your first game of.
Get out of here.
7-0.
You do not want credit for this.
I'm
Get
not.
out of
No,
here, man.
I'm not saying credit. All I'm saying is that
You can't even name their top line.
here's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're right about that. What I'm saying is, I said they would not be as bad as other expansion teams at the start of the season,
That's fair.
and I said because they're going to be a well-coached team, they have some good players and a world-class goalkeeper.
But you didn't pick them to
I
go to the
didn't.
playoffs.
I did not say that.
What does that
but
mean?
What I'm saying is that all I'm saying is that to see them doing well in the playoffs does not surprise me.
And I'm still picking
To see them being number 1 in the division, definitely surprised. But now that they're here, them performing well, I'm not
All right, let's quickly go through this because
flabbergasted.
Tampa Devils. Anyone was saying anything about this?
No, who cares?
Taylor Hall just basically looks exhausted. He had no help.
It's not his fault.
Pens Flyers.
That was actually a good series.
Pens do what they do, baby. Pens do what they do. Caps, Blue
You know
Jackets.
what? Let's talk about how Murray is not that great of a goalie.
These guys suck.
Can we talk about Murray not being that good?
That might be a detriment to them moving forward about Murray.
Yeah, well,
You know what? They've won the last 2 cups with him. They're
Yeah,
fine.
but they also had
they had
Fleury's
Fleury.
back up.
Fleury won
He
one of
didn't
the
play
cups.
last year, and the year before he didn't either because he sucked.
No, he did play. He did play.
Last year he sucked. He did not. He did not play for them.
Fleury arguably was the guy in net.
No, he did not win it for them last year. Murray did it,
Yeah.
but they rely on their offense.
Yeah.
we all know that.
Caps, Blue Jackets.
I mean,
I took the
the Blue Jackets had their chance, man.
They did. They did.
They
And
won
it
the
seemed like
first 2
Ovechkin's like,
games.
no, yeah, I'm going to win this now.
They won
Didn't
the
I get
first
the
2
games
on
right?
the road.
Pardon me?
What did I pick? I picked Caps in 6.
Yeah, you picked Caps at 6. You're the only one that got that at 6.
Was this just like a Barry Horowitz episode for you? Oh, I picked Vegas. to do something.
Hey, it's not my fault. I'm good.
But you only
We-
say
we
what
don't-
you got right. You don't say about anything else.
If we really want to get into this, I got more right than you did. During the NHL, but if we really want to get into this.
All right.
Jets Wild.
Nope,
Jets, baby.
not
Just
surprised.
rolled over, man. Like, there was no chance. And we all said that in
Yeah.
the preview
They're
episode.
a
Like,
good
there was
team.
no...
They're winning the West.
Knights, Kings...
No one.
whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whatever.
I
Sweep.
picked- yeah.
No.
Well, here's the thing.
You didn't pick sweep.
Did you guys?
No, I picked Kings.
Did you guys pick the
we
Kings
all picked Kings.
getting swept,
you picked
only
the Knights.
allowing 8 goals?
You picked the Knights.
Yeah, of course. I
Knights
did.
the only one that picked the Knights.
Come on, guys. Let me know. Now, did you expect them to
Come
get?
on.
Did you expect them to get swept, only allowing 8 goals?
obviously not, 'cause
That
I
was
picked the Kings.
that was awesome.
And you also picked them in 7. Preds Avalanche. The Avalanche actually put up kind of
Yeah,
a
they
little bit
kinda
of a
did.
fight. Yeah, they
Yeah.
actually put up
Yeah.
a fight. I don't know
Yeah.
if it was them putting up a fight or the Preds didn't play up to their potential, but
They put up a fight, man.
yeah. Because we all picked them
More
to go-
than we expected.
Yeah, we all picked them to go to four, and then that was like Sharks Ducks.
Surprised here. I didn't think it was gonna be a sweep.
This is another one where I was not surprised because during the previous play I was like,
You
yeah,
said that Sharks would kill them.
yeah, that's
And I
right.
was like, no way, not at all. And I watched this series and I was like, what the hell? Because I like the Ducks and I expect them
I
to do
liked them
something.
too. I did like them too,
But man,
this one
did
I
they
didn't
not
see.
do anything?
Moving forward,
Vander Kane.
so I'll just go through the picks.
We
and then-
missed the series.
Oh, sorry, I purposely skipped that because I was gonna leave it for last. Bruins Leafs.
Yeah.
Proud of my boys.
It's tough. It was a tough matchup, man.
Proud of
Like they had their chances. They could have won that game 7.
No, I don't think they could have.
No, they were up
No.
3 times.
If they didn't take
What are they doing in
idiot
the third?
penalties in that third period.
No,
They didn't do anything.
No. That's what I'm saying is,
They did
look,
nothing
they
in the
were
third.
up. They got the first goal in Game 7. Okay, they got the second goal in Game 7. Like they were up twice, and then they were up going into the third period. You want
What
to
more
be in
can
that
you
position.
do? Yeah.
But
So
they did
They
do
let
anything in the
they let up
And we're
soft goals.
We're talking about the Leafs. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Leafs. Yeah.
They went and they shuffled or whatever into double penalties 2 times in that third period, okay? And both times Boston scored.
Mm-hmm.
That was the series. Their lack of discipline, because Boston's going to try to get under your skin, get tough. The Leafs had more balanced lines than Boston had by the end of that series. They did. They did.
I thought the Leafs were the better team after the first 2 games and for the rest of the series.
Yeah.
No, I disagree.
No.
I don't
Look-
think.
look
I
at-
don't think they should have won.
I mean, they're on the road in Game
six.
7. They're going to get pile driven. They got outshot. They were getting beat up, and
But it
they were
wasn't
making it
that-
happen.
I didn't think it was. I think Boston was more of a team where they had spurts of looking more dominant.
Yeah.
No, see, I think the Leafs had more spurts of looking dominant. Boston was out. Even in Game 7.
You guys
it
were
was all
watching the
Boston.
Cavs game. What are you talking
I
about?
was watching all. I was
No,
watching
you
all.
weren't. You guys were watching the Cavs.
I was
Whatever,
watching the game.
Leafs anyway, but I felt that Boston was outplaying the Leafs the whole time. It's just they have spurts
They
of
had
good.
no.
The Leafs have spurts of good moments, and that's why they scored.
The third period of what was it? Game 5.
Yeah.
That was all Boston.
Yes.
But the third period of Game 6 was all Leafs. Like it was. I don't know. It was.
Well, the
Look,
games in
that series
Toronto
went
and the
down
games in
exactly how it
Boston.
should have.
Yeah.
It was 7 games. Those 2 teams were neck and neck.
Yeah. Anyway, go. Yeah,
I don't
go.
know. I just think like I didn't think Toronto was going to get past the Bruins. They're too good, and I think Bruins are going to win the East.
Now Bruins do have that first line that basically just comes off their first line. They play all their good players together.
They
Leafs don't do that, and a lot of
Leafs-
blame is falling onto Babcock right now. That
For what?
They don't play their others together.
Dude, listen. Babcock went down 3-1, won 2 games, got to Game 7, got them into the third period with the lead. Every
This
decision
wasn't
that
their
guy
year,
made
man.
was right.
This
And
wasn't their year. Next year's their year.
when they were shuffling the lines in Game 5, when Kadri came back, I didn't agree with it until I watched what that depth did for them. Because outside of Boston's first line, they had 2 players. Who's that young kid that just destroyed us in Game 7? First of all, Jake Gardner played
Heinen.
the worst hockey game I've ever seen
That's
in my
Gardner.
life.
That's
No.
Gardner.
He is not that bad.
Yes, he is.
That is terrible
yes,
luck.
he is. If you watch
No
Gardner, he
way.
is that bad.
He's that bad, man.
He is that bad.
He really is that bad.
That is bad luck. I've never seen someone
he's that bad.
that. How many times
if
has
you
Gardner
put-
got -5?
If you put yourself in that position,
I
then
understand.
you deserve
yes,
what you get.
But he played exceptionally terrible in
You know
that
who he
game.
is? You know who he is? To put it in basketball terms, he's J.R. Smith.
Carmelo Anthony.
yeah,
No, he's J.R. Smith.
he's
J.R.
offense.
Smith.
He should be a forward. Is what he should be.
He should be.
He made
He's
horrible
gonna-
decision after horrible
Some games
decision.
you're gonna be like, "Wow, that guy's really good,"
Other
and then other games
games-
you're like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah, well, this is a what the hell are you doing game. He
Thing is, like
And there's a lot
the
of
only
those.
times we say, "Wow, what a great job," is when he gets like a 4-assist game.
yeah,
But he's defenseman. Play defense.
yeah, I totally
He should specialize in the power play.
and like I
You
don't
can't have a guy just like coasting around just to play the
Yeah,
power
but
play.
he's
It doesn't know
like,
how it works.
so many times you're seeing him skate around. He's like, he looks like he doesn't know what he's doing.
He played a
It's
lot
bad.
of important minutes and not well. That's all. Like that.
But that's their core, man. That's their decor. They don't really
I get
have
it.
much of
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, and it showed this series.
Are you worried that Austin Matthews only had 2 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole series? Are you
That's
worried
bad,
about that?
man.
No,
That's bad.
it's bad, but I'm not worried.
That's really bad.
not worried.
7 games, 2 points. That's
They,
bad.
well, they're matched up to stop him from scoring, and they stopped him from
Doesn't
scoring.
matter,
What do you
man.
want? What do you want Austin Matthews to be?
Scored 10 points in the series. That's what I love him to do.
No.
I mean, that's what we all
Do you,
want.
do you
Yeah.
want him to be a scorer, or do you want him to be the guy that sets up things?
I don't care. As long as he's a part of it.
As long as you get points. I don't care what part
He
of
has
the
a
points you
ridiculous
get.
shot. He can finish, but he also has good vision, and he puts himself in the right position.
He's a good player.
No, he is. He is.
Unfortunately,
2
they
points?
they deployed a line just to stop him.
Now, Nick Kiprio said that's...
No, don't.
I'm just telling you what he
Don't
said.
listen-
I'm just telling you
Don't
what he
listen
said.
to this clickbait.
I am just telling you what he said.
Clickbait is
Did you hear what he said?
I just want you to say it.
Do you know what he said? So what? And it's Nick Kiprio, so take it as you will.
this is like
Can I say it first?
yeah, but this is like Stephen A. Smith crap.
It is. 100%.
It's clickbait.
100%. So Nick Kiprio said that Austin Matthews and Babcock don't get along.
No,
I heard
the
that.
direct quote was
He lost
Mike-
him.
Yes, Mike Babcock has lost Austin Matthews.
Yeah.
What? kind of
Here's the thing,
And let's
man.
make it real. He is on the same level as Steve. Yeah, take it as you will.
Totally.
Take it as you will.
I get it, but here's my concept. Every time Austin Matthews took the ice, who came on the ice right after?
yeah, that's
Right?
fine.
Okay, he's playing
But
the
you know
Martian
what?
version online.
Good players.
I get it.
No, but no,
Yes.
Babcock. No, there's a lot of times where Babcock had that quick switch where you're like,
Yeah,
he's trying
yeah.
to get him points. Like,
See,
he did that a lot.
Look,
I
good players can
understand.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter who's covering you.
I get it.
Or who
And
you're
that
covering.
series, he didn't have a good series under that situation. And he's a young kid. It's going to happen. Other
He's
guys
20 years
stepped
old.
up.
It's another thing we got to forget. He's
Yeah,
20.
other guys stepped up.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just gonna go through our picks really quickly. So I'm saying Pens in 6, Bruins in 5, Sharks in 7, Preds in 7. Wells, you got Pens in 5, Bruins in 6, Knights in 5, and Jets in 7. Smythe, you got Pens in 5, Bruins in 7, Knights in 6, Preds in 6. So we're both picking the Preds. You're picking the Jets. You just thinking
I just think Jets are going all the way.
they're the best team.
Jets
Yeah.
versus Bruins.
You know what I hate? Again, Gary Bettman. Were the Jets the first? Were the Jets the best team in the West?
No, Nashville.
Was Nashville? Was it Nashville?
Yeah.
Record wise?
Well,
Oh.
point wise.
Point wise, sorry.
That's what we judge it on
Point-wise.
in NHL, right?
Yeah. Why they
Raptors are up by 8.
Arguably the two best teams in
Toronto, Canada.
in the West.
Sorry, ESPN cut to Jurassic Park in Toronto. It says Toronto, Canada.
It is a foreign country. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
But it's
foreign. Like,
Well, it's
oh my
not
God,
American
man.
soil.
Windsor and Detroit are separated
It's
by
not
a river.
America.
But the thing is, we wouldn't do that.
Of course we wouldn't.
We wouldn't do that. On our
No,
broadcast.
we'd be like Washington D.C.
We're civilized.
District of Columbia,
It's
whatever
not
you
our
want to call
fault.
it.
It's not. They don't even know the province, probably.
No, they
Probably.
don't. That's exactly why
Yeah.
they're like, Toronto, all of Canada. Oh, I'm surprised they just didn't say Canada. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you there while you were going over the picks.
I'm the only one picking the Sharks, and basically I'm picking the Sharks for the same reason I picked the Kings. And I'm probably gonna be wrong.
Yeah,
they actually murdered them. They
7-0.
And
Murdered
7
them.
different goal
They
scorers.
kicked the point after touchdown.
Yeah.
They figured it out.
7 different goal
murdered
scorers.
them. You know what I'm hoping? I am hoping they win the Stanley Cup.
No,
Here's
they're not beating Winnipeg.
Because
Here's
then
my
Gary
thing.
Bettman has to go to the rest of his owners and go, how did this
Oh
franchise
yeah,
come in here
right?
and win the Stanley Cup?
pissed. Well, you gave them a world class goaltender, Marc-Andre Fleury. Despite
That's not why they're winning, man.
that's what I think.
That's not why they're winning.
I think you have a guy. I think they have a guy that can go ahead and win in the playoffs.
No, because all their lines are just, you can't tell the difference between any of their lines.
No, they all play the same.
They all
they don't
play
have
the
a
same.
first line. They don't have a fourth line.
They are built for the playoffs. Unfortunately, for the rest of
I
the
don't
league.
even know about that, but like,
I think they are. Just you have 4 even lines. What are you going to do? What's your strategy against 4 even lines? The fourth line is as dangerous as your top line.
they just wait for you to screw up and they take
Yeah, they don't
advantage
make
of it.
mistakes, man. It's boring. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely boring.
Well,
watching
7
them play.
goals isn't
I'm
boring.
happy. I'm
not bored with
glad
7
for
goals.
the sake of all of sports that this is happening
Ah,
because it's making people think.
I don't know if that's good.
I do.
I don't know if it's good.
It's
we
great.
can get into it later, but I don't
well,
know
my
if
my
it's good.
thing is
We
if
don't have a
you
choice.
want to expand, you expand as one team. Don't expand with 2. Because
Exactly.
that talent would have been split
Exactly.
in half, and then both teams are terrible.
They're already revisiting the rules for if
You
Seattle
think-
comes in.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think Seattle's going to get this?
no,
No.
no.
You think the owners want that? Nope.
But you know what? I also think they knew this was happening because it's
No,
Las
they didn't.
Vegas.
They didn't know that.
That's what I
They
think.
didn't know it was gonna happen.
If Vegas came in with a horrible team, that's a bad look for the league.
Nobody knew this was happening. Anyway, that's it for the podcast.
Oh,
That's it. Smythe, tell them where you can find us. Did I shock you with that quick accent?
yeah. Like, what? Anyway, you can find the Team Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and my favorite place, Tumblr. We're also available where all podcasts are found. If you just type in the Team Podcast on iTunes or your podcast or whatever,
No.
we pop right up and you can follow us.
I thought you
for
said we were
us.
on Spotify.
We are on Spotify.
How do I find it on
now?
Because I tried looking for us on Spotify.
Yeah, just
I
so
looked like an idiot showing someone, oh yeah, we're on Spotify. And I looked and I couldn't find it. I was like,
So what happened was at the time when I clicked Spotify, it searched and went through the episodes on my phone and it gave them to me. So we did put an application to go on Spotify. Spotify's not as easy as you think. You have to like be on there, be an actual show that can post consistently. So
You know, if you actually type in Park Daily, sometimes that helps too.
yeah, Part Daily.
didn't work. I did
Park
both.
Daily did both?
No, Spotify we're not on yet. So Spotify is like official
okay.
podcast.
So-
They have to go and
Okay.
review. We're gonna get there.
Sweet.
so, oh yeah, Horseplay podcast.
You know what?
Horseplay, we're still
Still on hiatus.
still in hiatus.
You
Looking
just-
for a new microphone.
You guys do it here.
No, we're not gonna do that. But we'll be back soon. We'll be back before the playoffs are over. Probably in the next 2 weeks, I'd say.
Hopefully.
They're going through the summer because they missed all this time. So.
And you know what? You guys aren't here for the summer, so we got to pick up the slack for the summer. So.
Pretty much. And one of us got to go on that show, like, for once. Oh, my goodness.
Smythe was on it a couple weeks
I
ago.
did. It was a great show. One of my favorite episodes.
And of course, guys, you can
If you
find
listened to it, you would have.
And of course, guys, you can find everything at The Park Daily, theparkdaily.com. That one helps us out a lot, so please visit the website. Hit him with that theme song, Smythe.
Nash Wells and Smythe host the Team Podcast. We love sports just like you.